up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here from GuitarJams.com. How you guys doing? Hope everything is going well. I've got a cool arpeggio that we can add to our soloing, and it's for kind of minor sounding soloing, as you heard in that intro there. I hear one of my favorite guitar players is Derek Trucks. This is something he does a lot in those minor settings. He even does this melodically with a slide, but he also does this a lot when he's actually not using a slide, which he does from time to time. Yeah, that's it. So we'll zoom in. I'm going to break it down, give you some concepts too that will hopefully, maybe spark a little light bulb up there, hopefully. And then also I've got some killer blues licks that are not on YouTube. I've got a whole little lick series down there, some very bluesy sounding licks in that link down there. You can click that down there, help support me, and I appreciate that. But let's zoom in and knock this one out. Here we go. All right, I've got a cool arpeggio. I've taught it on one of my YouTube channels before, but I'm going to dive a little deeper into the concepts. So I'm taking a progression that's the key of A minor, which is the same thing as the key of C major. The chords I was playing this kind of classic thing that's in jazz and like Stevie Wonder kind of music and stuff. A minor, down a whole step, quick C9 to F major, and then an E Hendrix chord. So A minor, G minor, C7, F major 7, E Hendrix to A minor. It just got a real nice A minor-y kind of sound. Okay? Well, here's where a cool concept for arpeggios comes in, and also knowing theory, or even knowing a little bit of theory or a lot of theory, when you're talking about the straight A minor key, or which is the same thing as C major, there's two really nice minor arpeggios in that key, and either of them will work really at any time in the progression. And any A minor kind of sound, this will work. So, and it goes right back to the chords that are in that key. There's an A minor in that key, thus, we're playing in A minor. And then there's a D minor in that key, which makes it A natural minor, not A Dorian, which is like the happier minor key. So this is just a straight A minor. Like this would work over like The Thrill Is Gone or a minor blues. Some Santana kind of stuff, tons of, even Metallica uses stuff like this, Guns N' Roses. It can definitely be implemented in different styles. It could be bluesy, it could be rock and roll. So like I said, there's an A minor in there and there's a D minor in there. That means that you could play an A minor arpeggio over anything in that progression, or you could play a D minor arpeggio over anything in that progression. But we're going to spice it up a bit, and instead of playing an A minor arpeggio and a D minor arpeggio, we're going to play what's called A minor 9 arpeggio. We're adding one note to the arpeggio, and we're going to play a D minor 9 arpeggio over that progression as well. I got to teach them to you. Now, one of my favorite guitar players, and I used to say he's like, the best guitar player under 30, but we're all getting old, so now I have to say he's like, my favorite guitar player under 40, Derek Trucks. And he uses this a lot, as well as one of his mentors, another one of my favorite guitar players, Jimmy Herring, who now plays with Widespread Panic. But he was in this awesome band called Aquarium Rescue Unit back when I was like first learning guitar. Okay, no more yapping. Here's the A minor 9 arpeggio, and you can see, we've got our favorite minor pentatonic scale underneath it. So you can always think of that minor pentatonic and then plug this thing in, and it's going to work beautifully. It's ring finger on the 7th fret of the high E. Then it's pinky on the 8th fret of the B. Then 5th fret on the B. Then the 5th fret on the G, so you have to roll your index over. So we've got and then we're going to go a half step down. And that's the 9 note. Those are the 9 notes. So we've got 7, 8, 5, 5, 4. So that's the A minor 9 arpeggio. And I'm kind of basing it off of that, seeing that chord's right there. So if I wanted to do the D minor 9 arpeggio, it's going to be up here based off of the D minor form here. So that ring finger, same move, ring finger would be now on the 12th fret, 13th fret on the B, 10th fret on the B, 10th fret on the G, and then a slide down. The pattern that I hear Jimmy Herring and Derek Trucks do a lot, and they use it over minor progressions a lot, and it's got a beautiful sound, is this. So we're going da, ba, da, ba. That's the pattern that goes through the arpeggio. Ba, ba, da, ba, da, ba, da, do, da, da, do, da, da. You just keep repeating. And now all of a sudden you're playing some of that melodic stuff that we like to mix in with our... So I'm just going to loop an A minor chord, and you can hear how those both sound over A minor. So I can go right back into that pentatonic. Use just a little bit of it. You don't have to do that whole thing. So even when you're doing that D minor 9 arpeggio over A minor, it's still, it still wants to resolve to an A minor of some kind. So that's an A note right there, so you can... got something from that. Remember, I've got those extra blues licks down there. Thanks for the support. Thanks for hanging with me. And hope to see you again real soon. Take care.